Hey guys, today I'm going to do a quick little video tutorial on how I create my frequency separation action and the steps that I take to create my workflow. So with that being said, we'll go ahead, go up to the action menu, come down to create a new action, name it frequency separation or FS for short. You can place it in whatever set or folder you have created. I have mine in retouching. You can also create a keyboard shortcut and color code your action. Now, once you have everything set to the way that you want it, go ahead and hit record. And we're gonna go ahead and duplicate our layer by holding down Command or Control and J and duplicate the layer twice. Then we're going to go ahead and rename our layer. I'm going to name this layer texture, hit tab, and name the next layer skin. From there, we're going to go ahead to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and we're going to make our adjustments so that way we have just enough blur, but we still have detail within the photograph. And once you get your radius to the desired effect that you want, go ahead and click OK. Next, we want to apply image to the texture layer. So we'll hold down Alt and the close bracket key to go up to the texture layer, come over to an image, apply image, and we want to make sure our layer is selected to the layer right beneath it, which is the skin layer. Make sure that we are on blending mode add, and the scale is set to 2 and offset is set to 0, and you also want to make sure that the inverted button is selected, and go ahead and click OK. Next, you want to come to the blending mode and you want to drop down to linear light. From there, I create a duplicate of the texture and skin layer so that way I can use those as the layers that I actually work on. So with that, you'll go ahead and hold down Control or Command J to duplicate the layer. Using the mouse, we will right click to create a clipping mask, and again holding down Alt, actually before we will go back and we'll put that blending mode to normal so that way the photograph looks the way that it did before we began frequency separation. Now we'll go ahead and hold down Alt with the open bracket key, go down to the skin layer, Control or Command J to duplicate, and we'll go ahead and create a clipping mask for that layer as well. Now we'll go ahead and drop down one layer so we can now hold down Alt plus Shift and the close bracket key to select all these layers. After that, we'll hold down Control or Command plus G to group it. Then we'll double click to rename that layer FS or frequency separation. From there, the next step that I do is I go back into my action layers and I go back to where I created my Gaussian blur. And you want to create a dialog box to pop up when you run this action again in the future. And you want to do the same thing for apply image, so that way you can apply image to the texture layer once you run this action on a future photo. After that, you can go ahead and hit the stop button, and you have successfully completed creating a action for frequency separation. And if you guys have any questions, any concerns, or if you have any suggestions for other tips that you would like to see, go ahead and leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible.